All right, it's SkippyjonJones by Judy Schachner. What is SkippyjonJones? Is he a dog or a cat?
A cat.
A cat. Every morning, SkippyjonJones woke up with the birds. And this did not please his mother at all. "Get yourself down right now, Mr. Kitten Britches," ordered Mama Junebug Jones. "No self-respecting cat ever slept with the fucking birds," she scolded, "or ate worms, or flew, or did his laundry in Miss Doohiggy's bird bath." The lecture went on and on as usual. "You've got to do some serious thinking before you read this one, Mr. President," said his mother, "about just what it means to be a cat. Not a bird, not a mouse, or a grouse, not a moose, or a goose, not a rat, or a bat. You need to think about just what it means to be a Siamese cat. And stay out of your closet," she added, closing the bedroom door. Uh-oh, what's in that closet? But once it was alone, SkippyjonJones began to bounce and bounce and bounce on his big boy bed. "Oh, I'm SkippyjonJones, and I perform a third and I once or 6 times I land on my head." On his way down to earth from a gigantic big bounce, SkippyjonJones shot past his bedroom mirror. "Holy guacamole!" exclaimed SkippyjonJones. "What was that?" So up he went. Again it appeared. Then, using his very best Spanish accent, he said, "My ears are too big for my head. My head is too big for my body. I am not a Siamese cat. I am a Chihuahua." Back on land, SkippyjonJones climbed into his toy box and rifled through some of his old junk. After he put on his mask and his sword, he climbed onto his mouse. SkippyjonJones began to see in a muy soft voice. Okay, there's clapping, so when I go like this, we have to clap. "My name is Skippito Bendito. Clap, clap. I fear not a single bandito. My manners are mellow. I'm sweet like jello. I get the job done, yes, indeedo." Back in the kitchen, Jujubee, Jezebel, and Jolly-Boo Jones were helping Mama Junebug Jones make lunch. "Can Skippy-John come out of his room now?" asked Jujubee. "No," answered Mama Junebug Jones. "Mr. Fluffernutter is still thinking." Uh-oh, but do you really think he's thinking?
No.
In fact, SkippyJon wasn't thinking about being a Siamese cat at all. With a walk into his closet, his thoughts took him down a lonesome desert road far, far away in old Mexico. Not long into his journey, mysterioso band of Chihuahuas appeared out of the dust. "Ay, caramba! Who goes there?" asked SkippyjonJones. "We go by the name of Los Chimichangos," growled Don Diego. "The big Christmas! Who are you?" "I'm an El Skipito the Great Sword Fighter," said SkippyjonJones. Then a small voice to his phone spoke up. "What the mosquito did?" asked Poquito Tito. "I go incognito," said Skippito. "Do you like red things and rice?" "Si, I of mice and beans, said Skippito. He might be able to do it over dreams. Perhaps, said Tiamia, if he knows the secret password. Leaning towards Don Diego, El Skippito half sneezed, half spoke in the secret password into Chihuahua's very large ear. Chupichu! Bless you, said Don Diego. Gracias, said Skippito. Then it is true, decreed Don Diego. Yip, yip, yippito! It's the end of Alfred Besito. Skippito is here. We have nothing to fear. Adios to the bad Bumbleito. Then all of the chimichangas went crazy loco. First, they had a fiesta. Then they took a siesta. But after waking up, the chimichangas got down to serious business. Using his paw, Don Diego drew a picture in the sand of the great Bumbleito for Skippito to see. A hush grew in the chimichanga so great that one could hear a whisker drop. Alfredo Bazito, whispered the crowd. El Blampito Bumbleito Bandito. Sí, said Paquito Tito. Si Bandito steals a frijoles. Not you beans, cried Skippito, outraged. Si, Poquito continued. Red beans, black beans, sausage, baked and blue. Cocoa, coffee, kidney beans, pinto, and jelly too. And now he comes for us, Poquito added. ¿Por qué? asked Skippito. Because we are full of the beans too. Then Don Diego stood tall and his most somber voice declared, Yo quiero frijoles. Huh? asked Skippito. The Jew just wants his beans back, said Paquito Tito. And you are the dog for the job. Me? asked Skippito. Then all of the chimichangas turned around towards Skippito. They wait for the fight there. Okay. But poor Skippito had no time for a plan, because in the blink of an eye, a gigantic shadow darkened the landscape. The chimichangos scattered in all directions. Vámonos! Vamos, Skippito! It is you, the bandito del Ito, they cried. Skippito stood his ground, but his legs shimmied and shook like jello, and his teeth chattered like castanets. Then in a very small voice he said, Go get a drink of water. My name is Skippito Fresquito. I fear not a single bandito. But Alfred Bazito flew straight for Skippito until the bean-eating bandito hovered only inches away from the great sword fighter's face. Holy frijoles! Is it you? cried Skippito as he thrust his sword up in the air. Pop! went the bandito, landing on Skippito's sword, and quicker than one could say Chihuahua cheese and crackers, every kind of bean came spilling out of Alfred Bazito, the Bumblito Bandito. Are you ready to clap again? Then all the doggies burst out in song. Yippee, yippee, yippito! Yeah. And here is El Skippito. He's a dog of our dreams who delivered the and now we can make our burritos. But back at home, there was such a ruckus coming from SkippyJones' room that Mama June bugged Jones, and the girls just had to find out what was going on. They raced down the hall to Kitty Boy's room. Bangito, Crashito, Papito, Skippito! Just in time to see SkippyjonJones' closet exploding. Then out flew Candy, Beanbag Doggies, and the Kitty Boy with his birthday pinata on his head. SkippyjonJones! Everyone cried. Hola, muchachitas, he said in his mooey soft voice. Mama Junebug Jones lifted up SkippyJon and covered his head with furry kisses. What am I going to do with you, Mr. Cocoa Puffs? She scolded. That night, when he was supposed to be going to sleep, SkippyJon began to bounce and bounce on his big boy bed. Oh, I'm SkippyjonJones with a mind of my own. And I'll bounce on my bed for hours. I know I'm a cat, but forget about that. Say good night, SkippyjonJones, called his mama. Buenos noches, mis amigos, said SkippyjonJones. The end.